Guys, what's up? I'm Alyssa. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm just going to be getting ready for work, so if you want to see how I got this look, then keep on watching and don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. So if you want to see how I got this look, then go ahead and keep on watching. Okay, we're wearing a white shirt today and I'm already getting a little nervous. I'm going to go in with the Professional Pearl Primer. This is the pore filling one, but it has a little bit of a radiance to it just because my skin is dry. And I like to use two primers. I have acne prone skin and I have skin that's weird in some spots and others, so I always like to go in with two primers. This is the Smashbox one, this is the Photo Finish Smooth and Blur. But you have to treat your skin like you know it. So I know that I have texture and I need to smooth it all out. And I know that I have dry skin, so I have to make sure that I am treating it with some radiance and some moisture. So you always have to know your skin and how to prep it for makeup. Okay, so I'm then going to go in with my favorite foundation. That is not my favorite foundation. The Bare Minerals Bare Pro. This is their new liquid one and I am very obsessed with it. It's like the Fenty foundation, so for those of you that like the Fenty foundation, you'll like this one. It's not as drying as Rihanna's, but it still gives that smooth appearance to it, so that's why I really like it. And it is a little bit too yellow for me, so I'm just gonna blend it down my neck. We are gonna do a new concealer today, the one I've never tried out. It is the Too Faced Born This Way Super Coverage Concealer. I have not even opened it yet. It claims to be full coverage, that you can conceal, contour, highlight, and retouch with it. It is infused with coconut water, alpine rose that's to help brighten the skin, and then hyaluronic acid. So what hyaluronic acid does is like plump the skin and kind of make it look more youthful. So you have the Diamond Foot Applicator, which is their new brush type. So we're just gonna go in. Okay, that might be way too light for me. Oh my gosh, okay, that's thick. That's probably really a lot. Okay, so we're just gonna do the sides of the nose to make it look smaller. I'm gonna highlight the forehead and bring it down the nose. And then right here as well. Let's blend that out. I always like to blend out the underneath of my eyes last, just so it has a moment to sink into the skin. It does look very smooth underneath my eyes. I'm getting a little bit of cleanness on my forehead, which is pretty textured, but we will see after I set it. Sometimes it looks a lot smoother once I set it. We're gonna use the Born This Way setting powder. This is my all-time favorite translucent setting powder. So we're gonna go in and set my face. And I'm gonna do the under eyes first. And then we're gonna go on to the forehead. And then whatever is left, just bring it down to my cheek. So now that we are all set, we are going to move on to bronzer. I'm gonna go in with the Sephora bronzer in Canary Islands. So I'm just going to take that again on the double-ended 204 brush from the Sephora collection. And we're going to take that more Dome Diamond Foot Applicator and just bronze up the cheeks. This one has a little bit more of an oranger tint to it, which is why I really like it. Cool tone just does not work well on my skin. I just look like I'm dead. And I always like to go ham in with my bronzer, just because I think I look better with a whole bunch of bronzer. Okay, we're looking bronzed. I really like how my skin is looking so far. So let's move on to the eyebrows. I'm just gonna do them how I did them in my last video. So I'm just gonna go in with my Gimme Brow, comb through them, and then go in with my Kat Von D Longwear Pomade in light brown. So I'm gonna do those, I'm gonna come right back, and then we'll move on to the eyes. Okay, so we have the eyebrows done. I primed. I normally don't ever prime with concealers because it never works, but I put too much concealer to conceal my eyebrows and I just brought it down. So, and then I just set it with a white eyeshadow. So we're gonna hope that my eyeshadow will stay on and not crease while I'm at work. I don't know what I really have planned for today's look. So I think we're just gonna wing it, and I'm gonna use the Soft Glam palette. This has been out for quite some time now, but I really, really love all of the colors in it. So I think we're gonna do something pink. I love doing pink on my eyes. So I think I'm just gonna grab the Morphe M441 brush. This isn't my favorite brush, but I do like it for transition shades because it does blend it out fairly higher than what I normally place it at. So we're just gonna put orange soda in the crease and use that as a transition shade. Transition shade. That was a mouthful, apparently. I think I'm gonna go in with Dusty Rose, which is this shade right here. I don't know if it's gonna be too cool toned or not, but we're gonna give it a whirl. And then I'm gonna go in with the Morphe M332 brush. I have not used this shade yet, so I'm very excited. I'm just gonna pop that right into the crease. This is my new brush. I just got this in the mail yesterday and I have not played with it at all, so we will see how I like this. I'm very particular about my brushes. I like to have something that blends out and that is very, very soft, and that it's going to be very flimsy. That way the product blends out really, really nicely. I think I want a little more red to it, and the red in here is way too dark than what I'm thinking because I have used this and it is very, very dark. So I don't want to use that one, so I think that we're done with this palette for right now. I do want to use this shade Saffron from the Huda Beauty Desert Dusk palette. I really, really love this palette. And I'm just going to use that same M332 brush. And we're going to put that, we're going to do kind of a halo eye, so we're just going to put that on the outer and inner corner, and then blend them together with the crease. And then we will put our other shade. I have a dilemma. So I really like Retrograde in this palette, but I also like the blue from Fenty Beauty, the Kilowatt foil highlighters. I don't know which one I want to go in the middle, but I'm thinking that the blue might not flow as well as I want it to, so I think I'm just gonna do Retrograde. It has a blue hue to it, but it's very duochrome. I'm just gonna take that on my finger and pack it on the center of the lid where we left that space at. This one is very, very chunky and glittery, so you do have to kind of make sure that it is placed where you want it. I kind of like to have the glitter peeping over. but I think we're just gonna have to wet it because it's not as vibrant as I want it to. So let's take it on a brush. I'm gonna go in with the Urban Decay Naked brush. This is one that comes in the palette. I mainly only use it, I don't ever use it on this side. I like to use it on the more dense packing side. So I'm gonna take that and then I'm just gonna wet it with some Max Fix Plus. And then we're gonna pack it on to the lid. Yeah, that works a lot better. Since it does have that blue tint to it, I'm gonna go in with the Kilowatt and add that blue to it. I think that it will look a little bit more reflective in how I'm wanting it to look, because right now it's not as reflective as I would like it to be. And it doesn't stand out. That could also be the concealer, because normally it comes up pretty well when I use my Urban Decay or the matte paint pot. Okay, now that is looking how I want it to. I'm just gonna go ahead and blend it back out with the M332 brush. And I'm just gonna blend out whatever is kind of like peeping over and not blend it out as well. So kind of in the crease, I don't really like to have all that much of glitter in the crease. I want to have something fun on the bottom. I think we're going to smoke it out with brown. I really want it to be smoked out. So I'm going to go ahead and grab the Morphe B42 brush, just a little dome brush. It fits right underneath the eye perfectly. So we're going to go back in with the Huda and grab the brown, which is this shade right here. And we're just going to smoke that on the bottom lash line. Okay, I think I want it a little more smoked out. So I'm going to grab the purple amethyst. In this palette, we're just going to go on the bottom of the brown and blend it out with the purple. And I think that it's gonna flow really nicely together if we have some purple hues in it, since it is more on the purple red side. And I'm just gonna drag it into the crease, that way everything flows together. I think we need a wing with it, so I'm gonna grab the Anastasia Jet Black eyeliner. This is one of my favorites. I really, really love it. If you're a huge Anastasia fan, you're gonna love this. I'm going to take that on the Morphe M160, and it's the 1/16 brush. And it just has this angle to it, so it's really, really nice and tight. I don't want it to. Alright, so we're going to go ahead. Okay, so my lights died, so I quickly just put on some lashes and did my mascara. Now for another new product, which I'm so excited for. I love Jeffree Star. I just think he's so honest and he's so funny, and I just love him a lot. So I bought one of his velour lip scrubs from the new Thirsty collection, and this is in pink lemonade. And I know that you can like eat these, which when I do a lip scrub, I normally, oh, it's really hard to get into. When I do a lip scrub, I normally just eat it anyway because it's such a pain in the ass to like take it off. Oh my god, it tastes like pink lemonade. Oh my god, I'm thinking I'm gonna be snacking on this. That is so good. That let my, that is a win. That was amazing. That, my lips feel so good. Holy cow. That's like the best lip scrub I have ever had. I'm a type of person, I'm like, I hate when my lip scrubs taste disgusting. There's one from Tarte that is just like, every time I put it on my lips, I'm like, why did I do that to myself? The Bite one, that's probably like the best one that I found like out of Sephora. I love the Bite one. That one doesn't taste bad, but this Jeffree Star one, oh my god. Like, if you have not tried this, it's only $12. Like, that is not expensive for a lip scrub at all. I think the Bite one was $18 anyway, so that left my lips feeling super smooth and it tastes so good. Okay, we have to move on. I'm just gonna go back in with my Sephora bronzer just to bronze up my skin again, because I always feel like my skin either eats it, or every time I just do the rest of my face, it just takes away from my contour and my bronze. So I always like to go back in with it. There we go. We're back. We're back to normal. Okay. So once that's done, we're gonna add a little bit, just a little bit of blush, and we're gonna go in with, this palette is so old, but it's an oldie, but it's a goodie. I don't think they carry it anymore, so I'm gonna have to find a new blush. It's the Sephora Ombre Obsessions. There's so many colors in here, and I'm just gonna go in with the purple one. There's so many colors in here that it's like impossible to like use up all of them. So I'm just gonna pop that on my cheeks. I really like blush, but I don't want to take away from anything. Well, I already did. I'm gonna have to add a little bit more bronzer because the blush is super pigmented. Okay, I'm gonna go in with the bronzer again and kind of mesh the two together, since that blush went a little out of hand. So for a highlighter today, I think we're just gonna go in with Sandcastle from Fenty. It's the one with the blue and then the brown in it. So I think we're just gonna do that one for today. These are very, very beautiful. Very stunning, very, very intense. We're gonna do our lips, and I think we're just gonna do a nude for today since this eye look is pretty intense. So I'm gonna go in with the Kat Von D Bow and Arrow lip liner. We're just gonna line our lips real quick. For lipstick, I'm gonna go in with the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea and Rum Punch. So that is the completed look. I really, really enjoy it. I think it looks so good. I'm really digging the lips and the lashes. I don't wear lashes like 24/7 when I go to work. So it's kind of new for me. I wear lashes every once in a while, but I think this look called for lashes anyway. So I really, really like it. And if you liked it as well, go ahead and give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in the next video.